Sensitives Rising, your self-empowerment coach for sensitives. And I have a confession to make. I am a proud crier. That's right, I'm a proud crier. It wasn't always like that. I wasn't always a proud crier. In fact, I used to be really embarrassed, feel really ashamed. Tears would well up when I didn't want them to, whether I was in a conversation, maybe it was a conversation with a manager. I had it happen in business settings. I had it happen in dating settings. I had it happen in friendships, family, you name it. I was a crier. Now I'm still a crier, but my experience with it and my appreciation for tears and releasing that energy has really shifted and changed. If you're feeling like an embarrassed crier, or you wish you could make it go away, or you don't know why the tears really well up and you can't control them, then let's chat about it for a minute. Tears are a way for your body to release energy. So I want you to think everything is energy, right? Your body holds energy. Emotions are energy. If they don't have somewhere to go, they don't just evaporate. They don't just disappear. Those emotions have to manifest physically somewhere. And if you're stuffing them or avoiding them, or you're not getting your feelings out and expressing them, yep, that energy can kind of ball up. And when you most don't want it, there they are. The eyes start to well up, the tears start to form, and next thing you know, you're saying, not now, not now, don't cry, and there they go, right? I know, if you're sensitive, you've been there, but it's that act of stuffing, avoiding our emotions, trying to hide them, not wanting to go there because it's too painful to feel. There are healthier ways for us to process our emotions, and really looking at them as what they're meant and intended for. Emotions are just intuitive signals. That's what they're there for, to help you recognize where you're at on the feeling scale, so you can move into a better feeling place. You don't need to stay in that misery or that miserable feeling place. And that's a lot of times why we're really avoiding the emotion that's coming up, because I don't want to feel that. I don't want to go there. There's like your ego saying, oh, don't go there. That's awful. That's horrible. As if you're going to feel that forever. You're not going to feel it forever. But if you avoid it, if you stuff it and you're trying to ignore it, it's going to come up. And guess what? It's going to come up more than once. It's going to pop in your mind. It will affect you. Every time you have an experience that mimics or mocks that experience or memory that you've been stuffing or trying to avoid, those tears are going to pop up. It's really your body's way of saying, look, this isn't good for you. And I always say tears are raindrops for the soul. So it's very cleansing. Come on, you know how you feel. You have a good cry. You like really cry it out. You're like, oh, I feel like 1,000,000 pounds has been lifted, even if nothing's changed, because you got all that energy out. This is your body's way of getting the energy out and showing you that this stuff, it needs to be dealt with. You need to work on it, right? And we need to process that energy, because your body's like, I'm sick of carrying this stuff around all the time. I need to get your attention and get this stuff out. And that's why the tears form and they fall when you just don't want them to. So if you're a crier, if crying feels bad, if you feel embarrassed because you cry all the time, or if it's really because you've been labeled a crybaby, why are you crying again? Look, there's a better way. I embrace my crying now. I cry if I'm upset about something, sure. But most of the time now, the tears form and the tears fall because I'm so excited, or I'm so happy, or I'm having a rush or a wave of how amazing life is, or I'm watching the Olympics or some other event or movie, you know, the movie, right? Movies, commercials. Yep, I cry, and I don't have an issue about it, because my understanding of why tears form, where they come from, what they're there to do, and how it helps me release energy, I'm good with that. But I don't cry for those bad reasons anymore. If you are feeling that way, reach out to me. Let's talk about it. Let's see what it's stemming from and move it into a better feeling place. You can repurpose that energy. You can feel what you feel and still be emotionally healthy. You can feel what you feel and learn how to move into a better feeling place, so you're not stuck with that feeling. The reason you don't want to go there is because it keeps coming up, and it keeps coming up, and it keeps coming up, and it feels so awful. Let's get you to a better feeling place. Let's repurpose the energy. right? Redefine the experience and the memory so that it serves you and it lifts you up and you understand why it happened for you and how you can move forward without having to try to avoid it, stuff it, or shove it away. I promise crying will change for you. I invite you to join the Proud Crier Club with me. It's kind of fun. I love it. I've had a lot of sensitives say to me, thank you for teaching me that it's okay to cry. It's definitely, see, just thinking about that, I could cry right now because that's freedom, right? That's freedom to be who you are and feel what you feel and be open about it and feel good about yourself. That's what I want for you. So thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye for now.